video, I'm going to be comparing the Bob Duallie and the Thule Urban Glide 2 double stroller, two all-terrain running strollers for doubles, for twins, for two different age children. I'm Ellie from Magic Beans Videos, and I'm really excited because this is a request by one of our commenters. Actually got a DM on Instagram. Shout out to Julie from Connecticut, who asked about whether she should get a Thule Urban Glide 2 or a Bob Duallie. So I'm going to be doing this review for her and for everyone else who is looking for these two strollers. If you have a request that you want to make, just drop a comment below and we may do one of your requests in a future review in comparison on the Magic Beans videos. So these are two really great strollers and they're both very big. So if you're wondering like which one is bigger, which one is smaller, answer, they're both very big. So I'm going to fold down the canopies of your Bob Duallie. This is the Bob Duallie. You squeeze these two squeezy mechanisms on the side, you fold it over, and there's basically like a bit of a cord on the back, a red cord on the back. This is rolling away from me, oopsie. And you just pull this towards you. You could fold your handlebar to make it a little bit more small. So as you can see, it folds in half. So it's this sort of smaller, compact-ish type of a unit when you fold it down the Duallie. In terms of the Thule Urban Glide 2, it folds differently. Pick up this little sort of like rubberized plastic tab. You turn this little gray twisting thing, and that folds down. So it folds down like this. So you can see that this is folding flatter, and this is more compact. Yes, but Ellie, how much does it actually take up? I will measure for you. I will measure for you right now. So I just folded under. I'm sorry, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. I will show you. You should probably do this before you fold it down, but push these two buttons on the side and you pull in your handlebar. So this is about 38 inches by 31 inches, and this is about 33 inches. So this is about 5 inches more narrow, right? And the width of this is about the same, right? This is like 32 inches wide, 30-ish inches wide. So it's actually, this is both smaller in width and in length, which is cool. But the thing about this as well is that you can remove the wheels from both of these strollers to make it even more compact. You push in this little button on the inside and that pops right out. So it is going to become more flat. See, it becomes a wee bit more flat when you take off the wheels. You can also take off the wheels on your Bob. Underneath here, there's these little metal tabs. Pull the metal tab, pop those out. So also, if you're not gonna do this every day, but you are, if you're traveling, if you wanna get your luggage in your trunk with you, if you don't have, you may take out those back wheels. These are 16-inch rear back wheels. These are also 16-inch rear back wheels, which is really optimal for running. The front wheel is 12 inches. These are both air-filled tires, so you can pump them up. They don't deflate that frequently, but they do deflate from time to time. Don't ever use a pump in the gas station. That is you're cruising for a bruising, folks, if you do that, because it will make the inner tubes pop. Not that we've ever seen that happen before. Not that I've ever done that before. No, 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 no. No. Little clip here on the side. And you just kind of lift it like that and opens up. And then that just pops open too. There is underneath this basket a zippered basket. So you can zip up your stuff, which is really good if you are in a race, if you're running in a race and you have all your stuff in there. If you just don't want your stuff to spill out, there are also these neat little pockets on the back here to keep all your stuff. Really good storage. There's also little mesh pouches on the back here. So there's lots of storage built into the Thule, which is cool. There is less storage on the Bob, though there is on the back here, oops, see, there is a little mesh storage and also little pockets on the back of the seat. In terms of performance, they both are great for running. They are, in terms of the handlebar height, they both go really high. I'm 5, not 6 feet, just ask my wife. I'm 5'11", and it is like nice and tall. So if you're a tall person, I mean, if you're a really tall person, If you're a really, really tall person, this is very high. This is extraordinarily high. For people who are really, really tall, check out the Bob Duallie. There are little pouches on the side here that you can put your sippy cups in if you're running around with your baby. Neither of these strollers are newborn compatible right out of the gate. You can use an infant car seat adapter with both of these, and if you get the Thule Urban Glide 2 double, you can even get a bassinet for the stroller to use it from newborn, which is really, really cool and actually looks really nice with the bassinets attached to them. But you are going to be using these strollers for reals, for running and for more active thing when your child's about 6 to 9 months, but you should definitely check your pediatrician when they are old enough to use your stroller for running. If you live on a dirt road, or if there's an area like here in Boston where there's snow in the winter, both of these are going to handle really, really beautifully. Wait, let's talk about some more logistics that we're talking about as parents, blocking and tackling. You may be used to throwing in your stroller in the trunk of your car. As I showed you before, these are both over 30 pounds. They are also quite wide. Let's do some width things. This is 30.5 inches wide. This is 31 inches wide. So this is going to fit through a exterior ADA compliant door, no problem. But it is a very big thing. So as we're strategizing getting around with our children, you may want to take that travel stroller that you have from your first one and put the second baby in a baby carrier. You want to think about what a combination of strollers are going to be right for your family, because having this go in and out of your car every day may not be the most realistic thing. Maybe you want to get something like a UPPAbaby Vista or an Agio Z4, one of those inline strollers to have in and out of your car. Those are also quite big, but again, it is something to think about because these do take up quite a lot of space. But in terms of performance and walking around and running, both of these are really great. You can lock the front wheel on both of these by turning this little knob. There's a gray knob here that locks this forward, and there is a red little tab here on the front that moves this forward, so it locks into position, which is an optimal way to run. For brakes, there is a gray foot brake here. You just lower this down, and that is braked into position. And then for your Urban Glide, you are going to push this down, this red tab, and untab. So it's about the same in terms of the brake, and they both have really good suspension. If you're still shopping for strollers, you should check out one of our stroller playlists, which I'll put a link below. I will see you at the next video.